Hey everybody, today I'm going to be covering how to overcome coronavirus objections, especially if you sell higher ticket online courses or really for any online courses. My name is Dan Henry. I'm the founder of 𝐃𝐚𝐧 and the author of Digital Millionaire Secrets. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and go over how to handle these objections. So right now we're in a state where if you sell an online course, especially a high ticket one, you may be a little bit worried because you're thinking, okay, well, there's a lot of people that don't have jobs. How are they going to buy my course, right? Or maybe your sales have already gone down. Now, our sales did take a temporary dip, but they're back up. And what I'd like to do in this video is go over the major things that have helped. So number one, you have to understand, and this is the biggest thing, there is really no difference between this and any other current event. This has a deeper, more far-reaching impact, but there's really no difference in how you handle this. And this is based on, we have over 15,000 customers that we've sold to, and we've dealt with all kinds of objections and all kinds of current events and all kinds of things that have happened over the past several years. And at first, I got a little freaked out and I was like, oh, maybe I should address this a different way. And I tried a couple things and they didn't work. And so then I went, you know what, let me go back to basics here. Let me go back to basics and really try to just use the same problem-solving ability that I normally have for this and not get emotional about it and try to think that it requires a different course of action. Most people, they're jumping ship. They're like, oh, I need to create a different course. I need to create something low ticket. I need to do this. I need to do that. And that's not the answer. So let's go ahead and go over two main things right here. Number one is your advertising, and number two is how you handle objections to the sale. So first is advertising. Guys, like with any current event, any issue in the marketplace, you do the same thing. You use it and you frame it as a benefit to the customer. So if you sell a weight loss course, right, then you wouldn't just have your normal ads going. You would say something like, hey, stuck at home, don't have gym equipment, download this PDF on 17 awesome exercises you can do at home with no equipment. And call it like the quarantine workout or something, right? That's how you can adapt to advertising. For instance, this, if you came to this page based on an ad, same thing. Look, a current event is happening right now. People concerned about selling online courses and high ticket products because of this outbreak. So I make an ad and I address exactly how to deal with that, right? So it's the same thing, just as if when Donald Trump got elected, there was all kinds of ads about, make e-commerce great again and make weight loss great. It's the same thing, guys. It's you're just attaching, you're thinking, how are people concerned because of this? And how can I frame my product to be a benefit? Now, the second thing is dealing with objections, right? So, for instance, let's say somebody says, okay, I'll give you an example. I was on a coaching call with one of my sold out courses members earlier, and they asked a question. They said, well, Dan, people are coming on the call and they're saying, well, I'm not sure if I want to do this right now because I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next few months. I'm not sure, should I hold on to my money? I'm just not sure. And this guy was selling a make money offer, start a business offer. And so I said, okay, the first thing you must understand is you cannot address that objection directly because that is not an objection. They're telling you how they feel. They're not giving you an objection. So somebody says, well, I don't want to buy because I'm nervous about the coronavirus and I don't know what's going to happen. They're not telling you an actual objection. So instead of saying, well, now's the best time. Now you should sell. Now's the best time to get your home business going. Blah, 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 blah. That is not what you say. What you say is, well, can you tell me specifically why you feel that way? Can you elaborate? What about what's going on would make you think that this business wouldn't work for you specifically? And then they go, oh, well, and they could do one of two things. They could say, well, I sell to restaurant owners and all restaurants are closed down right now. Now, that's my objection. Or they could say, well, I sell to accountants and I guess I don't know, I'm just nervous, right? So if they say the first one, that's a legitimate objection because, restaurants are closed down. And so that is a direct cause and effect from what's happening. But if they say the second one, if they say, well, I sell to accountants, right? Then you would say, well, wait a minute, accountants are all working from home. People still have to do their taxes. People still have to pay their bills. People still have to have their books done. And accountants are all working from home. They can work from their office or home. So let me ask you, John, why would that stop you from selling to accountants? Now you see, now they go, oh, you're right. And then you can move on to their next objection or their next concern. And eventually, if you knock enough of those down, you get to the yes. But here's the thing. If you didn't ask that question to begin with, you would be sitting there trying to convince them blindly why to buy your program when you don't even know what the real concern is, okay? Because if the concern is, well, I hold events, okay, then that is a totally different concern than I sell to accountants. Because if you have a product that is directly affected by this, then you may have to look at, okay, pivoting or maybe something like that. But if it's not directly tied to this, then you would look at addressing the actual objection and letting them know that, hey, like accountants are still working from home, et cetera, et cetera. I'll give you an example for two programs. One of my programs is called Sold Out Courses, and it teaches you how to create a successful online course. The other one is called 30-Day Agency, and it teaches you how to grow a profitable local marketing agency. So let's say that there's an objection from each program on, oh, Dan, I'm nervous. I don't want to spend the money on this right now. Okay, so let's say it's Sold Out Courses. I might say, well, let me ask you this. If you were working at a restaurant or if you were relying on somebody's check to pay your bills, you're relying on them. Wouldn't you rather, especially right now, rely on yourself? Okay, and they say, oh, yes, or if I say, well, why don't you want to sell a course? Well, I'm afraid people won't buy it because they don't have jobs. Okay, well, who do you sell to? Well, I want to sell a weight loss course. Okay, so right now, you have a ton of people that are at home. They need to work out. They need to stay healthy. They don't have gym equipment. Can you fit that need? Can you serve that need? Can you show them how to work out at home without gym equipment? Yes, I can. Okay, let me ask you something. And then I would list off all the businesses and all the people that are allowed to work from home. I would say, can accountants buy your program? Can they lose weight? Yes. Can doctors? Yes. Can this? Can that? And I would list off all of these people that are currently working from home, still getting paid. And then they would say yes. I said, well, let me ask you this question. They're at home. They have time to watch your course. They have time to watch your ads. They have time to work out. They're still getting paid. They're still working. People are still going to buy. Would you agree? Oh, yes, they would. Now, maybe not everybody's going to buy, but if you start then instead of starting now, then when everything does open back up, you're going to be behind. You're going to be starting when everybody else has already been building their business. So let me ask you, do you think it's smarter to start now or start later? So you see what I did there? I didn't tell them what's smart. Maybe I gave them my opinion, but I asked them what they think is smart. I asked them who their clients were. I asked them if they could sell to those people. I made them tell me the answer. I didn't tell them the answer. All right, now let's move to 30-Day Agency. So if somebody says, okay, well, Dan, we're running ads for local businesses, right? They're all shut down. How can I make money doing this? Well, number one, they're not all shut down. You can get more clients for accountants. You can get more clients for anybody that is allowed to work from home, any professional services, mortgage brokers, any of that. You can get clients for them. You can help them with their business. And there's a ton of people right now that need clients. They need more business, or they need more business because of how everything's going. Plus, when everything opens back up, well, there's going to be a flood. There's going to be an absolute, the floodgates are going to open, and all these businesses are going to need more customers because they're going to need to regain the losses that they took. And if you're just starting your agency, you're going to be behind. But if you get started now, you'll be prepared, and you'll be able to make money now when the floodgates are open. You'll be prepared to scale your agency. There's always a way to frame it as a benefit. Do not do a knee-jerk reaction. Do not tell people generic answers. Ask them, right? So I don't just tell you, hey, you can run a profitable agency right now because there's accountants and there's people that work from home. I would say, well, let me ask you something. Accountants right now, they're working from home, right? Yes. They're still getting paid, right? Yes. They need more customers, right? Yes. So right now you could be making money by landing accountants as clients, right? Yes. So would you rather hope and pray that your boss continues to pay you every week? Or would you rather get started now and take control of your own finance? See, I'm asking them. I'm letting them come to their own conclusion. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm allowing them to come to their own conclusion on why they should, why this makes sense. They're saying it makes sense. It's not just me saying it makes sense. They're saying it makes sense, okay? So what you guys have to realize is that, yes, if you sell a product on, how to hold events, right now, you may have to pivot. Or there's always an option. Like, think about this. Let's say you sell a product on how to do events. You could say, well, listen, right now, all the event spaces are cheap, right? So what if you got in now, you got started, and you were able to go ahead and lock down event spaces for cheap, or you were able to go ahead and, do virtual events, right? You could say, like, here's how to do a virtual event. We're gonna get you started. We're going to show you exactly the same format that you would do at live events, but you're gonna do it virtual. And as soon as everything opens back up, not only will the price of all the places be down, and it'll be cheaper to get started, but you'll already have prepped yourself. You'll have done a couple of virtual events. So when you get on stage at a live event, you're going to really crush. You see, that's a benefit. We could tell ourselves two stories. We could tell our customers two stories. One could be, oh, everything's shut down right now. There's no way you can do an event business. Or we could say, hey, you can get started doing virtual events, get some practice in, and when everything opens back up, you're going to get a ton of event spaces that you could rent out that are cheap, right? So you're gonna make more profit, and you'll have already done some live events, you'll got some practice in, and now you're gonna crush. Those are two separate stories, okay? And both of them can come true. But it all depends on what story you tell yourself. So tell yourself the story that serves you. Guys, we cannot stop buying and selling. We need trade. We need to buy and sell. That is how our economy works. You can sell and you can buy. You can buy online courses that help you, and you can sell online courses that help others. Absolutely. All right? To sit here and hold on to your money and think that nobody is going to buy your stuff is a false story. I just bought a course today that I was interested in, one on trading. I could say to myself, well, I don't want to buy an online course right now on trading. Lord knows what the market can do. Or I could say, wow, this is a really great opportunity to make some money trading stocks because of what's going on. There's multiple stories that you can tell yourself, and they're all fiction because they haven't happened yet. So if you're going to tell yourself a fictional story, tell yourself the one that serves you, okay? The one that motivates you. And so to summarize this video, the big thing is adapt your advertising to take this whole situation and frame it as an opportunity, as a benefit to your customers. And number two, when they object, dig in, ask questions, ask why they're afraid. And then you'll get to the real, because you can't overcome an objection just because someone's afraid. You can't possibly answer that. You have to find out why they're afraid. And then they'll tell you a very specific thing. And if they say, well, I just don't think I can land clients because they're all shut down. Well, our accountants shut down? Well, no. Well, what if we could show you how to land accountants as clients? And you could make money now, and you could not have to worry about hopefully collecting a check. Oh, that does make sense. See what I'm saying, guys? There's a benefit. There's a benefit there because there's always a pivot. Yeah, you might have an offer right now that is not going to sell because it's directly related to something that cannot be done with the coronavirus. Let me give you an example. We have some clients of mine in my mastermind. Their offer is you join their program and you get to go to events where you meet producers and screenwriters and fashion people, and this is sold to people who are musicians, actors, comedians, and basically it's an event where you can meet influential people in the industry and hopefully get jobs. So obviously there's none of that going on right now. So you know what they did? They switched it to a coaching program where they teach people how to audition online and how to shoot their own photos at home. So because right now the industry is hiring models that have the ability to shoot their own photos at home because nobody can do photo shoots. So they took a quick pivot and they were able to sell the crap out of it. In fact, they sold like 150 people into that program in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. You don't have to jump ship. You don't have to do a brand new business. You don't have to drastically make a change. start with this. Number one, adjust your advertising to address the current events. Number two, find out the real reason for their objection and make sure it makes sense and they're not just being fearful. And if it doesn't make sense, then tell them why it doesn't make sense and allow them to come to the conclusion why investing in your program is still a good idea. And number three, if none of that works, you can do a small pivot. Okay, you can do a small pivot, but don't get into a totally different business. Don't shut down your program. Don't freak out and do a knee-jerk reaction. This is all going to pass. We're going to be back to normal soon. Make some small adjustments now, and you'll be fine. We were able to make the adjustments that I told you, and we didn't do the third one. We just did the first two, and we did great yesterday. We did a multiple 1, 2, 3, 4 figures. Yeah, we did multiple 4-figure deals yesterday. So, I mean, that's the thing, guys, is there's always a solution. You just have to work the problem. You cannot get scared. You cannot freak out. You cannot be like, oh my God, what are we all gonna do? You just have to calm down and work the problem, all right? If there's one nugget I can leave you on this video, it is when dealing with an objection from a potential client, identify the real objection. Get past the fear, get past the vague objection, and identify the exact objection and address that. If you try to address the vague objection, then it's just not gonna work out and you're not gonna convince anybody of anything. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Guys, if you need help with this, if you need help selling your online courses, right now, our clients are crushing it. We've had 2 clients of ours that had record days in the past 48 hours. We have clients that are doing extremely well. Why? Because they have our help. I myself have sold over 8 figures in my online courses. I know how to deal with stuff like this, and I'm passing that knowledge on to my clients. I'm getting on coaching calls with them, and we're addressing everybody's concerns. We're helping them with their advertising. We're helping them with their objection handling for their offers. That's what being a client of mine is. You get to talk to me personally. You get to also talk to my team. You get access so that we can help you navigate these troubling times. That's what we're doing right now, all right? And so if you want to survive in the online course business, right now, you need help, and you need help from somebody that knows what they're doing and that has a lot of data to back that up, and that's our team, okay? So if you're interested in getting help from our team, you can click a link included with this video, book a call, have a conversation with us. We'll take a look at what you got going on, and if we think we can help increase your sales, we'll explain how that works and let you decide if you want to become a part of it. But at the end of the day, guys, if you want to do better right now, you're gonna need help, just like your clients need help, right? You are selling a solution to a problem, and you wanna sell more of that. You know what the #1 way to do that is? Hire somebody to solve your problem, all right? If you want people to pay to get the solution to their problem that you have, your solution, you need to be willing to pay others to help you solve your problem. If you sell online courses and you're struggling with sales, we can help solve your problem, all right? Book a call, let us take a look. You don't have to buy anything, it's no pressure. We're just gonna see if we can help, explain to you and map out a plan for that, and you can decide if you wanna be a part of it, all right? I love you guys. Stay inside, stay home, stay safe, and remember, do not give up. There's always a way, you just gotta work the problem. Hopefully we can help you work that problem. See you guys soon.